Alright guys, welcome to the live. We're live today. USC ranked number 9 now. We overcame the early season struggles after losing to number 10 Illinois, then losing to number 24 Michigan. Yeah, they were really good. And then we beat Notre Dame in Notre Dame for the jewel. And then who else did we beat? We beat a lot of teams. We're 7-2. Looking good.
Jeez,
Imagine I went outside. What's good, everyone? Welcome to the live. This is USC. We bounced back. We're ranked number 9 now. And here in the tough Big Ten Conference.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game,
Trying to take this team to the college football playoffs. We'll see how it goes.
He was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent.
Ready, 54, so
down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this.
I'm playing on varsity now, so it's tough. But I beat Northwestern on varsity.
You can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought along from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Mayaba. Throws to the tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground.
How did he drop that?
The Trojans will punt this one away.
I'm still learning how to play, chat.
3 and outs, not what they had in mind. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. The Hawkeyes offense.
Rob Gronkowski.
And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm, can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
The running back has it. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires to the such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Washington. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers.
What? Gets to him again. Another sack.
You did? No, you're lying. No, for real? Dang. Wait, Micah Parsons just went to the Green Bay. But, oh, yeah, yesterday? I didn't even know. No, but I remember he was like, it felt like that happened so quick. Normally when players get mad at their team, it takes a while, you know? But he got mad at the team and then he left right away. Like, what?
Really impressed with this.
I wonder what happened.
Defense, like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks.
That's
a
good.
Good sign for this defense.
I know there's gonna be 2 late 1st round picks, but for generational talent, you think Micah Parsons is generational talent? Yeah, generational.
They stop him at the 31-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work.
Kenny Clark good?
They went 3 and out on their 1st possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Complete downfield. Brought down at the 37, but not before he ripped off 15.
Damn, that's trash. I like Michael Parsons. That's the only thing I like about the...
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of
They're not
scrimmage.
winning Super Bowl.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second
They got
and
George
9.
Pickens though.
Motion from the wide receiver. To the air. It's Mayava.
And
Oh,
He's got him.
oh, you see that? Oh,
Together
oh.
right now. They get the first. It's at the
Yeah,
37.
it's gonna be in the late 20s.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
From the 25-yard line, it's first and 10. Gives it on the option. He's in open space downfield. There he goes.
Let's go, Chad. Got the running game going. Let's get it going.
It's really nice to see this offense bounce back. That first possession,
They are. They're
go
scary,
3
man.
now. They really struggled, and now starting to put a drive together, get their feet a little bit wet. Now you can see they're starting to get pretty comfortable.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that
Who
first
cares about
down.
making money?
Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
Touchdown, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Get on in for the score.
When you run these screen plays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really nice screen pass.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. LSU is down, but they are not out of it. Not in Tiger Stadium, a place Bear Bryant once said was like playing inside a drum. Maybe the best home field advantage in football. They're trailing by just 4 to Arkansas. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Back to pass.
Damn, no one.
Finds his man. It's Patterson.
Come on, y'all.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for a first.
Steve Harvey.
Jet sweep to the receiver. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum.
Yeah, go see
Early in this
2K22.
game, and find something that they do really well.
You want
and
more
someone
bread?
they can count.
Here's a heat. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On third down, he drops the throw.
Ooh, look at that defense shot.
Physical pass defense. It brings
Varsity,
up
by the way.
And the Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work.
Oh, it's a night game now. See, second quarter is all dark.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lane. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop
Go
about
for
3
it.
yards short of the first down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And it's no good. He missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide, sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down.
The number 1 defense in the nation, Chad.
The Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. On the option, it's Mayava. Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. To throw, it's Mayava. Quickly complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got it at the 41. 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving.
Oh,
Completed.
bro.
All over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be knocked down. First play of
They
this
get
drive,
aggressive right here.
27. To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have
Getting
a
so
chance
much
with the
better
way
than
this
that.
offensive line is playing.
They'll give it to the back.
Wow, that's low
They
right
get
now.
it
I can't hear
stopped at the
anything.
32. That's a gain of 4. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh,
Just tight end. And works
why
it
was
to
that
the
only
40-yard
down
line.
here?
That'll be a 1st down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his legs, it's Washington. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job of the base defense making it work.
Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. He'll set up to throw. Right on the money. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The Hawkeyes are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The defense is going to stop
timeout right after.
timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the and the Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here comes the heat.
Oh! How did he not catch that? Oh my gosh, that was good.
Another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Back to pass, it's Mayama. He's got an open man. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw on first down. Grab behind the line, it's Lane. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Sanders. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Lane. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Kick is short, and he's going to try to make something happen.
Oh, no.
Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands.
He might want to.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. And it slips just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the
thought it was 4 innings.
On top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys.
Well, let's go. Nobody wants to see this.
The Trojans will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Alright, chat. How's everyone doing tonight? Make sure you like and subscribe.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football
pressure all
Damn.
back and down he goes at the 24.
Huh? Yeah. It's just better voice quality. I do my podcast. My little podcast where we talk about sports, news, and murder.
Working that left side. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion.
Yeah, we had one earlier.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Takes the handoff. It's Washington. Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Hawkeyes have this offense rolling. The give. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It is good. This is now a 7-point game. Looks as if we have an injury on that.
I forgot, it was early in the season.
So
I want to go here though, this is the Coliseum.
ready to boot it away after
Oh
putting
my
up a
gosh.
field goal. Let's see what the
It's right
defense can
there.
do.
Oh, I think what you go to, the one that you see, that's...
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Off play action on first down. Finds his big tight end. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
What a weapon this guy is, right? The tight end position. Not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to bring down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Mayaba. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The Trojans need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He's looking to throw. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Hauls it in. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the ground with the back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. To the ground. He's got it again.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
To the air on second down. Finds his big tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Makes the grab. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Chance for this offense. A 1st and goal, 4th quarter, trying to tie the game up. The snap sets up the throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. The extra point here would tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Michigan State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. Sparty has picked itself up off the canvas before, and this group is capable of it again today. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Penn State. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quick completion on the out route. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. On the run, it's Sanders. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
How about this defense rising to the challenge? Focal point number 1, stopping the great running back. Check. How do we do it? Being physical at the line of scrimmage.
I'm gonna quit this. I mean, we played good, but what?
When you have number 1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Los Angeles Coliseum, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Longhorns will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the USC Trojans offense will come out first. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Finding open areas. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And the Trojans really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Catch in the middle, it's Lemon. Nice job to get it past the sticks and then get him down at the 35.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the kick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Sanders. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
And the Trojans need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Lemon. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Now on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So Texas offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Complete on the comeback. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
I think this...
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. taking another look just to confirm everything. The officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moore. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Manning. Using the quick game.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
This crowd knows when to bring it. From the gun, the running back has it. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Trying to surprise him with the pass. It's complete on the right side. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Dropping back, it's Manning. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Fitted in the window for the score.
3rd and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Snags it over the middle. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Looking back to last year, the Trojans made a midseason quarterback change. You might expect that, trying to live up to what Caleb Williams was able to do, but Jaden Mayava certainly finished strong, Jesse.
Yeah, the UNLV transfer looked really, really good, especially at the end of the year. And you know, with Lincoln Riley, one of the great QB whisperers in recent college football memory, if you're locked in and you're playing and you're seeing the field the way Lincoln Riley is seeing it and calling it, this offense is going to be unstoppable. If he does that, he is going to put up Heisman numbers.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big 3rd down opportunity coming here. On the run, fires downfield. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
The Trojans will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Guys, the levels of hype and impatience awaiting the arrival of Arch Manning pretty much unsustainable over the last couple of years. Meanwhile, Quinn Ewers was pretty doggone good. But Arch is pretty deserving of all of this attention, I'd say, Jesse.
He's very, very talented. That jumps off the film when you watch him. You can see why he was so highly regarded coming out of high school. You can see why Texas fans are so impatient to finally watch what he does this year. Now, it's one thing to do it against Louisiana Monroe. It's one thing to do it against UTSA and Mississippi State. Can he do it against the Georgias? Can he do it against the big boys in the SEC on a consistent basis? We can't wait to find out.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Hookem is hooking up with some big plays in the passing game.
Yeah, finding their guys down the field. You think about offenses that Texas usually have, some form of spread, and then find those elite guys on the outside that can win those matchups for you and make those big plays.
The give to the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning those one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
And the Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Completes it in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
If they're able to make that pick, they're wiping points off the board. But because he dropped it, now it's 4th down. And, of course, they're still in field goal range with an opportunity to score 3.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Lemon. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in his slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Trying play action. Finds the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Miami. Fires to the big fella. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the 1st down.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Now the play fake. He's going to throw deep right side. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Reads it, fires complete.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
And the Longhorns can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. from the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Longhorns' first season in the SEC was a rousing success and so close to even more with a late loss to Ohio State. Steve Sarkisian and the Horns have the expectations right where they want them.
You said expectations. Has there ever been more hype around a quarterback in Arch Manning since, I don't know, Tim Tebow? People are expecting so much out of this young quarterback. If he hits the ceiling, David, this is going to be a really tough team to beat.
And he showed you flashes a year ago when he filled in for Quinn Ewers, and I think those flashes were so great. And then Texas, man, this is a program that's on the rise. The last couple years, making it to the Final Four in the sport, they're ready to take that next step.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Manning. Quickly out to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
The Longhorns are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Turning it on! That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. They'll give it to him again. Spins away from the defense. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Running into the open space. The Longhorns will move the sticks.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
The Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Texas!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They took it 71 yards down the field. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Mayava. Complete to the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
He makes it look so routine out there, just plucking passes in this offense. When you think about the success the Trojans have had offensively in the past and certainly in more recent times, it always feels like there's got to be at least one receiver in this offense in the discussion for best in the country. This guy, I think, can be that.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
See, I like this tight end because he's not just running flat routes and little stick routes and drags. This guy can get vertically down the field. He showed you his speed there running the crosser.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Pulls it in, it's Strachan. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
And the Trojans with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, that completion now sets up a critical 3rd down here in the red zone for this quarterback. His offense, his team, is trailing by a lot. They're going to need him to start making plays consistently, and he's going to have to do it when the defense knows he's about to throw it. And that's exactly the situation right here. 3rd down in the red zone. The quarterback has got to step up on this next play.
Rush is on him. Working that left side now. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the 1st down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Manning. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
And the Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it. But the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop. And now you set up 3rd down. And this offensive line's going to have to play a lot better here.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down. He came up a little short.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls.
And the Longhorns send out the punt unit. Getting He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
He'll try the left side. Gets away from one, finds some space. Speeding down the left side. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Southern Cal. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. This drive will open from the 15. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Quick release on the RPO. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to the ground game on the left. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Quickly complete. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
The Longhorns are rolling down the field. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. The Longhorns brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first.
How many first downs is that alone? You know, just on this drive, the defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
The Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Motion from the wideout. Got it behind the line. It's Wingo. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Got his man in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
The Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. This time they'll go to the running game. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Straka. There he goes. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And this full vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
Quarterback on the keeper. Pass escapes him, still on his feet. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. For all of the star quality that USC has been built on, good offensive line, strong running game has always been a hallmark.
No doubt about it. I think they're built on, the passing game and explosive playmakers out wide, but they've always had that balance at USC. You got to have a little bit of the boring to go with the glitz and the glamour.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Bring in the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab. It's Lane.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd downs.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Between the uprights, it's good. They pulled a little closer, now down 20-13.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. Got his man downfield. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
They're running the curl route against zone coverage. The quarterback knows that's going to be a tight window. He's got to rifle that ball into his wide receiver. He does just that, and as a result, they pick up the first down.
And the Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. They'll immediately call timeout. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Snagged out of the air. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Going to swing it on second down. Wide open downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
And the Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
That's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Give to the running back. Can't get him to the ground. Runs into a wall. They'll give him 1 out to the 8.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Got it in the middle. It's 4. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Throws to the back. They're working that left side. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. right back to it. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Has to get there to move the sticks. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
You know, I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down, too, because at this distance, it's definitely not a gimme field goal, right? So your best chances of scoring points and paying this drive off are to go for it on that 4th down, and, of course, they go out and get it.
They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. It's Manning. Got his man on the right. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Quarterback and receiver on the same page there on the crow route. Nice job by the receiver finding the soft spot in zone and just settling down, making that throw a whole bunch easier.
The Longhorns, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. The run from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. Powers through. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Longhorns!
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Lemon. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That's caught. It's Sanders. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play. handoff from the gun. Sweet cut there. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Dropping back, it's Mayala. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Two running backs alongside the quarterback. They'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
And the Trojans are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. They'll try the run. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Hunt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll send the back in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. Looking left. It's caught. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Burnt orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
Making those big plays down the field. Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
Catch in the middle, it's Moore. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
The Longhorns can really attack on this second. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch?
And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
And the Longhorns are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Dropping back, it's Manning. Snagged in the middle, it's Wingo. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Running to the left. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the third quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss. They've now put him in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the catch. It's Jordan. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
The Trojans line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
As an offense, you've got the lead, you've had success running the football. You hope that this play is just the blip, because you know you're going to have to lean on your bell cow running back to ice this game and close it out.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Working that wide receiver screen. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll run the sneak for it. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. They send the tight end in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Really nice run there, and you've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the 3rd quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football, because he is looking really good.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Wingo. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Grabbed over the middle, it's Washington. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Grab behind the line, it's Moore. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Well, a short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed. That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge missed opportunity.
This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it out. It's Lemon. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
And the Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Creates a little space. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
To the air, it's Mayaba. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch. It's Lemon. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
He'll do it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. Third down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving and keep the sticks rolling.
Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Lane. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He wants to throw it again. He's got an open man. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yep, and it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They're going to run it. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
To throw, it's Mayava. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. Just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. It's good. Easy call for the refs. It's our forced to settle for the field goal. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He's going to let it go. Makes the grab deep. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield, it's Wingo. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Surging forward on the sneak. Wisely avoiding the big hit with the slide.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
The give from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Manning. Fakes the grab on the left. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
They'll move the wide receiver. Got his man. He's trying to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They've moved him forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Wingo. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line.
Great Great play by the cornerback. And this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over. Nice job.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Wants to throw again. Going for 6. Touchdown, Texans! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. This drive will open from the 15. To the air, it's Mayava. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart, because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk, let your guys make some plays, because they are definitely playing the deep ball.
Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And this defense is perfectly fine with that. When you're up a couple possessions, you want everything in front of you. You want that clock to tick, make sound tackles, and don't give up big plays.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Trying to beat the D deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to
What's up? How's everyone doing? Everyone ready for college football Saturday? 'Cause I am. Penn State versus Ohio State in the national championship game. Let's go.
Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions. They've won another squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Penn State will get the first crack on offense today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field.
Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Bringing it out, it's Singleton. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Keeping it on the ground here. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking to throw. It's Allen. Going for his running back. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes out for their first possession today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Fair catch made at the 20. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. A screen to the wide receiver. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. Back to pass. It's Allen. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Pena. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
And Indy Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, what a spin! Touchdown, Penn State, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Now the important point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Smith. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
2nd down play coming up. It's a quarterback keeper. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Dropping back, it's Sayan. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. 1st down here for this offense. Wants to throw it. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose.
You know, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up 4th down. The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Ram down the middle. It's Pena. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Dropping back, it's Aller. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. They'll toss it to the right side. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Back in motion now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Keeps it on the draw. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Looking to pass. It's Aller. On the run here. Lets it go. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now. The Nittany Lions will line up to boot it away. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Smith. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. In the red area, it's Singleton. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Motion now from the tight end. Ball handed off. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. And the Nittany Lions line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Here's a point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Dropping back. It's Sayan. The pocket breaking down. He's got a 1st down and more. Slides down to avoid the tackle. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for 1st down. Looking to throw here. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? He dumps it off to the tight end. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. This is becoming a productive drive. A 1st down at the 47. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Allen. That's caught. It's Singleton. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Tough over the middle. It's Reynolds. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed with the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. The Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Peoples. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. On 1st down, it's play action. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. Back to pass. It's Allen. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. And he's on for his 5th punt of the day now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here's the handoff. Makes a nice move there. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. And that run good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the 1st quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the 2nd quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. The back's got it. Running with purpose. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. To throw, it's Aller. Grab behind the line. It's Campbell. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. And they'll kick it away here. And this one will be fair caught. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wide out. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. They'll run it to the right side. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Here comes the bunch formation. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Looking for the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And this national championship game is now dead even. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on the 3rd-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Buckeyes will put total leather to crank us up. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So USC's offense will be first on the attack. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about that? The dying breed of the tackling cornerback. You don't see those anymore. Everybody wants to be great in coverage. Everybody wants to get picks. But how many corners really want to get their face in the fan and make tackles? Nice job by that play.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Right down the middle. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Field goal is good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They're testing the right side here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you go.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. It's Mayava. Pucks it out of the air. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
Quarterbacks are just like anybody else. They get in rhythms. And to get in a rhythm early on third down and have a little success here and get the sticks moving, great chance to continue to get this offense moving down the field to get some more points.
The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Strachan. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Man, it's Sanders.
That's one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete because he made the catch but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. The short hands, it's Lemon. Breaks into the open. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that one.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. The quick out. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all offseason long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Lofts one high and deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. And if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The kick is on its way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. This drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in. It's Tate. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up third down. And wait a minute, third down now becomes, we're going to go for it on fourth down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Smith. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They're dealing with a second and long. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man, it's Tate. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Now, fourth down. And the Buckeyes will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
It's a really nice job out there making the catch. I feel like fans are always expecting one of these Trojan receivers to be in the conversation for being best in the country, right? Because of the success they've had in the past and certainly in more recent years. There's a lot of pressure to play that position now at the Coliseum and at USC. But this guy right here, he has been making his mark on this offense.
Pulls and fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Pressure coming. And the pass rush gets home.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Quick completion on the out. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Caught. Turning it on. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, the defense is going to sit back in zone. You know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Off play action on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Peoples. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Going to the running game.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
The Buckeyes have a first down.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for a loss the previous play, you give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him again?
And the Buckeyes are on the move. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Finds his big tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that next one when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on it.
There he goes. Spins away from the defense. Rustled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
How about that job after the catch on a critical 3rd down? He's able to make people miss. He's able to use his speed. Ball was thrown out in front of him so he could advance it, and all of a sudden, this offense set up 1st and goal.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. A first down run on the doorstep. Made a defender miss. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Finds his big tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. He went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Back to pass, it's Mayaba. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions, but sees zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Trojans will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
He's looking to throw. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that third and short.
The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Backed up now, here's second and long.